money come, bro, they get this shit in order. My young niggas selling side to Obama daughters. Carolina cash, make my from south of the border. Jimmy Carter Boulevard, the hottest trap in Georgia. You think it was a 9, all these G's with me. I just fucked your hoe for free till the 350. No, them niggas hate on me, I'm a key getting. Every time she hit her leg, take me 3 minutes. 100 pack of Percocet, so I keep hitting. Hit the truffle with the gush, I got you geeked in it. Heard you in the sweat, a freak, off a beat in it. Send her on my legs, Frank, that's what's eating it.
What a name playing against these losers.
Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. This Fuck Your Couch with MP, episode 1, the Nawf. I got a special guest with me, you know what I'm saying? It's my homie, my boy, J3, Jimmy3. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta, stand up, man. Jimmy3 in the building. What's the word?
What's going on, my guy?
Cool.
Shit, Macy, shit, shit, what's up with you, like? What's up? What you been on, like?
Man, I've been, grinding, man, doing my little shit, man. Motion music, that's the last tape I dropped. I've been shooting videos off of that, pushing singles off of that.
Where you from, though?
I'm from outside Atlanta. I'm from Jimmy Carter Boulevard, right there by the Checkers. You get out Jimmy Carter Boulevard and bust that right there by the Checkers. It's a street right there behind it. They call it Gale Drive. We call that G Street. That's where I'm from, though. 1310 to be exact. Same thing on my motherfucking license and shit. The heart of the outside Atlanta, the original. Like I'm from the original. Like I don't know. I'm from there. I'm from Uptown, though, outside Atlanta, Jimmy Carter Boulevard. It's 99.
Let me ask you this though, like, what is the Nawf? Like, what is the Nawf? Cause I'm from Michigan. I'm from Detroit. So since I moved here, I moved on the Nawf.
Right.
So I hear a lot of people say the Nawf. Like, what is the Nawf to you? Like, where it start and where it ends?
The Nawf to me?
Yeah.
Pleasantdale to Pleasant Hill.
Pleasantdale to Pleasant Hill.
Buford Highway to Lawrenceville Highway. Pleasantdale to Pleasant Hill. It's like a O. That's why my hood called the O. It's been that since back in the day. Around my way, you know that. That's where I'm from. My hood is originally called the O. OSDL, outside the lines of the martyr. From the outside of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? What's nice? It hit different, yeah, for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
I'm from that 99, Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Yeah.
The 99. So explain, go a little bit deeper. Give me a little bit history for you for the North. Like, what's your favorite spot on the North, or what's your favorite memory on the North? And give me a favorite bad or your worst memory on the North. Not even so much the favorite.
I got a lot of memories on the North. A lot from growing up all the way to now.
Smoking?
Like just from
smoking?
Yeah, I smoke. From growing up all the way to now, I got a lot of different memories on the North. A lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones. I love the North side of Atlanta because it made me different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me different. It made me who I am today. Shit. Like, my favorite memory on the North side is like my favorite North side memory. I don't know. I got a lot of good memories on the North side. And the bad, my favorite bad, whatever the opposite of that is, I can't speak on that on the camera right now. But I got a lot of memories on the North side.
Give us one that you can speak on.
On the North side, one of my memories, shit.
You ain't even got to so much.
Nigga done did so much. You know when you done did so much, it's like, goddamn, like I swear to God, motherfucker be telling me shit I done did. I be having to remember shit that I done did from other motherfuckers. They be like, bro, you don't remember the time you got down? Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I did do that.
Yeah. So you done did so much shit around this motherfucker.
I done did a lot of shit.
And go and slip and slide.
Right here, this street we own. This street we own, right here. I'm from Jimmy Carter. What the street that we own though, in the area we in, I don't, man, this shit crazy, man. Like, I don't know, its history is stamped, man. It's everywhere. That shit everywhere. YouTube, that shit on the news, articles, everything. Like, a nigga just out there, been out here. If you outside, then you know. I ain't never had no publicist or no PR or nobody to put me in front of the people and give me that professional look. But a lot of people who do, getting it from somewhere. Hello. I don't know.
Nah, that's right. So, what's like
Yeah.
what's like a favorite spot or some shit like a favorite spot that you would go like to eat or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your favorite spot on the north side? You
My
might
favorite-
put somebody on to that never been on the north.
On the north side, my favorite spot. I got a couple different favorite spots. They just closed one of my favorite spots on the north side, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But my favorite spot right now, I probably go with La Fuente, right there on Singleton Road, right there by the Texaco, at the Texaco, a couple doors down though, and get that motherfucker.
Singleton?
Yeah, on Singleton Road. La Fuente, get that steak, chicken, and shrimp. Nacho motherfucker with the extra queso motherfucker. You know, I'm from the north side, so it's a lot of Spanish, a lot of different cultures. Spanish, you got Asian, you got black, you got, man, just a lot of different shit. A lot of different shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's my favorite shit, man. I be fucking that shit up. I can eat that shit every day.
So hold on, I gotta get this. So what would you say about how you feel about the Terrence and the Earl Spence fight? Like, did you go for any of them? Or?
I went and watched the fight at some spot on the south side. That shit was lit too. I had pulled up. Me and Bo Peep. A couple hours.
Bo Peep. Shout out Bo Peep.
Yep. It was his birthday, matter of fact. I think the fight was on his birthday. But yeah, the fight was great. The fight, from what I seen, that shit was great. I had got there a couple rounds in. You know what I'm saying? A couple rounds late. Maybe about 3-4 rounds late. I ain't gonna lie to you. But what I seen, that shit was straight. You know, and then he started beating but ass.
Yeah.
But shit, you know how that shit go. Shit.
So
Everybody gonna get their ass whipped at some point in time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who he is. If you out there in that field doing what he do, I respect, cause that was his first loss, man.
yeah,
Beat the
yeah.
shit.
That was his first loss.
Like, hey, I give him respect and props to both of them. Straight up.
Do you see a rematch happen? Do you think Spence deserve a rematch? Like, do you see that happening, or you like it
nigga
should just be over with? I got my ass whooped.
If a nigga was to do me like that, I would want a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think by that fight is deserving of a rematch?
I mean, ain't no boxing critic, but I'm saying on the shit that I know, on the street shit that I know, yeah, this nigga get another one, you get better than me, you gotta fight me every time you see me. Like, that shit was, but I don't know. That boxing shit different. I don't know the politics behind that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know. He probably hit him with a couple punches to where he ain't gonna get no rematch. I don't know the ins and outs of boxing like that. I know he got to get on his ass, though. You know what I'm saying? But that shit can happen to anybody, shit. Straight up. Some of the greatest of all time, nigga don't got on his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, me honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I personally, and neither fighter. All right.
Me neither.
The homie had to tell me, I'm a Mayweather fan to the end. You know, I'm team money team Mayweather. I actually met Mayweather. I'm a Mayweather fan to the end. So my opinion, I always say, ain't nobody messing with Money May. All right. So I ain't know about Crawford. My man showed me some highlights. Yeah, my man showed me some highlights, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with Spence. But it was a good fight, man. Shout out to both fighters. Let me ask you this: what you feel about Kodak doing the song with your boy 6ix9ine? Would you took the M? Oh yeah, that's hard.
He got that man tooth in the chain. It's real. You see who that is though? He got his tooth and his chain in real life.
Wow. He feel good shit after
that's the best.
He still
so
lost.
Everybody going.
He still lost.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about Kodak Black though doing a song with 6ix9ine, with your boy 6ix9ine for the million? Would you have took the million if the $1 million was in your face right now? Besides the street shit, if $1 million cash in your face right now, and 6ix9ine offered you to do a song, is you doing it or you not doing it, and why?
That nigga has no means to get to a nigga like me, real street shit, man. I don't know, man. On some real street shit, man. Nigga, man, what, man? I don't know. I'm probably the wrong guy to ask that question to. But at the end of the day, I learned with that kind of shit, man, that's a touchy situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Certain people fuck with certain people. I know me and the morals and the codes and the shit I stand on and where I come from, I would never do no shit like that. But me being the nigga that I am in the, you know what I'm saying? I be, man, you know, I come from the other side. So shit, I'm like, you just said $1 million kid right here. Hey man, I promise you, them folk I probably wouldn't even do the song. and they wouldn't even leave with the money neither though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So fuck no, I wouldn't get no song. And they wouldn't live with their baby.
So do you feel like Kodak kind of lost points or gained? Because you know, it's a lot of people that's saying,
but that's what they say.
Listen,
man, we in the age of the internet, man. That fake ass internet shit, niggas say a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the shit he did was, I don't know. I don't agree with a lot of shit that a lot of people do, but that's not my business stuff. You know, and I got a little bit of platform, so I ain't gonna speak ill on nobody else. But I'm just saying, a lot of people do a lot of shit that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like lose cool points and this and that, man, I don't think so. Shit, like, cause at the end of the day, the same people who talking about Kodak, oh, he lost this and lost that, man, that man got a motherfucking whole nation of people behind him. Before the state of Florida, he got the soul, then he got the state of Florida and this and that. Like, people gotta learn to mind their fucking business. You know what I'm saying? It be people creating turmoil and shit and this and that, cause a lot of them people who talking about, oh, he wrong and he this and that. You know what I'm one of them guys, so I wouldn't have did the shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them folks who talking that shit, man, them folks with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that internet shit, niggas will play with the real ones on the internet. Niggas will play, like, I don't know, the internet shit gets dangerous. Like, dangerous. People will play on there, and then they gotta come back to reality. Then when reality happens, and it's like, damn. Yeah, the internet done messed up a lot of people's livelihood and lives, and you know, people missing limbs and people just going through it because of some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a weapon, man. The internet shit, man, it's good if you use it the right way. Motherfuckers be like, oh, this and that, and Kodak and 6ix9ine and this and that. Man, there's a nigga right around you who did some shit more worse than that, and he didn't get no motherfucking money. But you on the internet speaking on Kodak and what he did with 6ix9ine, like that shit be crazy.
Yeah, shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. Me, honestly, cause you know you do music, I do music, you know, you gang. My honest opinion is I can't speak on whether I would have took the money or not, cause it's not in my face. We don't know Kodak's situation. I like to tell people this is entertainment, people. You know what I'm saying? Like this is entertainment, people. So you gotta learn how to balance.
I feel like, not to cut you off, but I wouldn't have been so thirsty for the million, because it's like I ain't made $1 million off my music right now. So it's like he probably already made $1 million, or probably it was a quick flip. I don't know. He probably ain't. See, I'm older than him for one, and I'm cut from something. I don't know what he cut from, but I know the shit I'm cut from, like, that wouldn't even been allowed. Probably like them folk wouldn't even been able to reach the folks who you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is different. Them folk go away from us kind of people. Right. We don't have them kind of people around. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different.
Facts.
And then on now you got niggas who acting like they from the street, ain't never been in the street, speaking on street shit. I don't even feel like that's no street shit. Like, to speak on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga ain't in the street. Well, I don't know what he is, but he's an international rap sensation. I just seen a nigga do a show in Germany, and then I seen him in another country over here. So who give a fuck what the fuck that nigga do? Ain't no telling what the fuck them folks on a whole nother platform do when people who ain't on that platform around. But they talking about, oh, he did a song with this nigga and that nigga. Like, I don't know, it ain't my business. I wouldn't do it, but who the fuck care what I got to say? What the fuck am I gonna gain from speaking on, oh, he should have did that or he should have did that? People need to learn to shut the fuck up and mind their business. For real, cause yak bump it to you and get on your ass, then what you gonna do? That's your like buddy who bumped in the other buddy, I ain't even gonna say his name, but then you wanna, hey buddy, he's so and so. Then when they try to get on your ass, oh, I'm a suit. Stop playing, cause shit'll get real fast. Or maybe shit been real and it just happened to you fast. Who knows? But stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I agree. Shit, certain shit people just shouldn't speak on.
at all.
Everybody don't need to spend that 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's like, that brings me to my next question. Like, how do you feel about the youth, like the youngins trying to jump into the streets and not really knowing, they ain't even hit high school yet, they just jumping into the streets? Like,
Honestly, the shit that you just said to me, in the time we live in, I know the time fucked up, but that shit is like regular. You talking about the youth jumping into the streets, right?
Yeah.
You talking to a nigga who ain't never been to a high school in his life. You talking to a nigga who had 9 felonies and an escape charge at 16 years old. And the judge told me, oh, you got to go to the National Guard. And I go to the National Guard because I ain't want to go to juvenile prison. And then I have to stay 5 years, so I would have got it at 21, but I didn't want to do that, so I went to the National Guard. When I went to the National Guard, they kicked me out the National Guard quick as fuck for the shit that I had to go in the National Guard for. So it was just like, I got saved, I got spared.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on my juvenile record. And as an adult, I just been straight. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga been jumped out of the post, been did a lot of bad shit that a lot of niggas who never get a chance to open the refrigerator again. You know what I'm saying? So that jump off the porch early shit is regular. You know what I'm saying? But the fucked up part is the when I jumped out the porch early, I was bad as fuck. I did a lot of shit, but I had OG niggas and shit around who I could, like, if I'm fucking up, they gonna tell me I'm fucking up. I had somebody who, what they said meant something to me, you know what I'm saying? Probably should have listened a little more. And it's fucked up that it wasn't my mom, because my mama was a good ass mama, but I was just one of the niggas who was really in the streets. I ain't stayed with my mom since I was like 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Been outside, like really, really outside. Like, it's a difference. Before the internet, when the internet came out, like, I'm like one of the first niggas to go viral, like on World Star. Like, I'm like one of the first ones. Look it up. Like, we did like 3 million in a day, like running up on like 2 big ass rappers. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But I was like 18, some young nigga doing some wild shit, real Atlanta history shit. You know, and I'm from the north side. The fuck you doing over there with them folks? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they doing it over there with them. Yeah. But if you know, you know.
So how do you feel about, like, Atlanta people saying that the North is not Atlanta? Like, it's not.
I stay with some greater babies around, some real ones from Atlanta, and it's funny, it's hilarious to me, but you know, niggas know, you know what I'm saying? But I respect what they say, but at the same time, I take it flattering. You know, I laugh at it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Outside shit, like, what you, like, okay, I'm from the north side, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's some bad bitches out there, some motion out there, a lot of money out there.
Definitely some bad women on the north side.
Hey, but I'm from the north side though.
Yeah.
80 ball in my mouth, I ain't never signed a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
But I'm from the north side though. Like, I don't know, that shit different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm straight. But the north side shit, I take it personal. Like, a lot of niggas be hating, a lot of niggas be talking about shit that they don't know nothing about. A lot of people don't even know what the north side is. A lot of niggas be talking about they from the north side and they not. They from some over here, over there. You know, and it's cool. I'm not here to argue you down and shit, but it's certain shit that took place. It's history that you can't undo. There's people that don't die and went to jail, and people that got stepped on, and this shit they had to get repped on in order for this shit to transpire. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck made this shit cool? Where did this shit come from? What does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the kind of shit niggas gotta take into play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what influenced you on the north side, like, in your music? Like, what do the north side influence you?
I got influence on the north side from Cheeto Gambino, VIP to the Third. Me growing up, see, because that's what I was in rotation with. It wasn't like I'm watching these niggas and they they were real rappers. Them was the original rappers from the north side. VIP to the Third is a rap trio. You know what I'm saying? Them my older it's tatted right here on me. Matter of fact, that I got like that was like one of my first days. But them like my older cousins and shit. And I was that young nigga. I'm like the original young nigga of the north side. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the youngest nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't grew up. Hey, I'm here. But like that's how I be. I know. It's like, but a lot of niggas don't know. A lot of niggas. It's a lot of like Christopher Columbus shit going on. Motherfuckers might be thinking that they discovered some shit that was already there and established. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but I can know you're wrong all day in the streets. Another person to tell you, another person, or after you get tired of so many people telling you, then you be like, oh, okay, I ain't even gotta tell you. The motherfucker can tell you for a nigga.
You say the street speaks for you.
Facts, always.
The street speaks for you.
Always.
I like that. So what made you want to start doing music and start rapping?
I always been doing music. Always, like, I had my cousin Cardell, DJ C Dollar. It used to be a record label in Atlanta. It was called TBT Records. They brought out like Yo Gotti. That was like the first label. Pitbull, Jackie O, Yin Yang Twins. All of them was on that record label, but my cousin was the fucking DJ for the fucking label. So that's how the fuck I really was. I used to be on his turntables and shit. I was fucking his shit up and everything. Man, he had like shit, like one of one records and shit, and you know he a real DJ. They be all that scratching. He might be gone. I be down there fucking with his shit, then moving the shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Something. Then he'll ask me when he get back, like, you been in my shit? Like, you been fucking with my shit? I'm like, nah, hell no, I ain't been fucking with that shit. Yeah. But I'm like, as a young nigga, I met a lot of fucking people who are legends who now, like, I met them when I was then, and they was like, oh, that boy, you him? Then, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
So what should people get out of your music? Like, what should make them gravitate to your music, gravitate to you?
It's real, for one. I speak on real life experiences. I don't write the shit, it be off the top. So all I gotta do is reminisce about shit I done been through, and shit, that shit just be coming out some kind of cool ass way to where people fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just very appreciative of the gift a nigga got, man. I don't know how I be doing that shit, but I be doing it. I swear to God, like, I do that shit. I take pride in doing that shit. I know I rap better than a lot of these niggas. If you don't think so, put your money up. Matter of fact, and we don't even need money. I out-rap a lot of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I done been around the world with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is approved.
Where's some of your favorite spots you been doing the music? Like, what's some of your favorite spots?
Like, different cities?
Yeah, like where you do something out?
I like Tampa and Orlando. I like Houston. LA cool, but that shit like political as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be knowing this shit, man. You nigga be done blew down the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me nothing. I ain't from around here.
LA like
but
that.
a nigga be having to be a people person because you're doing music. So it's just like giving the curse. Like, man, I be out the way. But I like LA. You know, my mama from California. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a nigga tapped in. I got family everywhere, like real life family everywhere, big ass family all around the country, really all around the world. Places I ain't even been yet. I got a big ass family, so I be everywhere. I swear to God, I got rap partners, big rap partners who be going places when they in other cities I ain't even been to. Guess who they call? Hey, well, who you know here? Goddamn, I need this, that, da da da. And the niggas make this shit happen like it ain't nothing. Like, for real, like, nigga worldwide with this shit. I can't make this shit up. Like,
that's hard. That's hard shit. So you say your family just spread it all around, planting trees, villages.
We be fucking.
Yeah,
we everywhere.
Yeah.
My whole family got down. I got 4 kids now.
So would you say Atlanta has the top women, or the North has the top women? Because a lot of people say Decatur is where it's greater. And I just want to know, because like I said, once again,
I think every side of town, because East, West, North, South. Like, I ain't gonna say no side better than the other one, because every side got some ones. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But me, myself, if I had to speak, I go to, I wouldn't go out there. I just seen some shit like Houston there, man. I love Atlanta though, but Houston ain't bad. It's the ones in Houston, it's the ones in Dallas, it's the ones in all through the beautiful sunshine state of Florida. That shit everywhere, man. I just love the country, man. I love America, man.
You love America. Yeah. So, is it anything that you want to like get off your chest before we do the closing? You know, first of all, I want to thank you.
For sure. I appreciate you having me.
You know, you gang, you my boy for life. And we need to do some music. Like, why we ain't got no music?
I don't know why, because it ain't no reason. Like,
I mean, damn, I know you out rapping, but you know,
Nigga doing that shit like
can a nigga put some bars on there with you?
Yeah, let's do it. That shit ain't nothing. I swear we can make this shit happen now. For real, for real.
Definitely, shit.
Yeah.
But give the people like a closing statement. Shout out your Instagram, whatever you want to just say last to them. And tell them, you know, fuck they couch. You know, they probably
Oh, that's the name of FuccYoCouch.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your motherfucking couch. It's Jimmy3. On the same thing on social media, Jimmy3. Oh no, it's Jimmy3 BIH. Yep. And then the other one, Jimmy3 BIHH. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on social media, look a nigga up, see a nigga holler at me. Don't look too funny though. Nah, I'm saying I'm playing, but holler at me. But yeah. Shit, that's what it is, man. Motion music got 9. So you can look it up on all platforms. It's well, screaming crazy. Motherfucking. Shout out FuccYoCouch. I appreciate y'all having me. Doing outside shit. Yeah.
Noah got hits.
Right. No. Oh my God.
Fuck, I need a hook for. I'm just finna go. I'm just finna go. Fuck it.
The money come early, get this shit in order. My young niggas selling side to Obama daughters. Carolina cash, bankroll from south of the border. Jimmy Carter Boulevard, the hottest trap in Georgia. You'd think it was a 9, all these G's with me. I just fucked a hoe for free until the 350. No, them niggas hating on me, I'm a key getting it. Every time she hit her leg, take me 3 minutes. 100 packing Percocet, so I keep hitting it. Hit the truffle with the gusher, got you geeked in it. Heard you in a sweat for free, got for feet in it. Sent her home my lace front, got some skeet in it. What a name of playing games, he lost a spleen in it. I went go smoke like parlay and made him lean with it. I don't think none of them boys in the streets is it. If they is, I hope a buzz so a G ain't had a name drop. Bang, let that thing pop. Lame with a name now. Oh, you put a change now? I was popping gangsta shit back then, my nigga, they was not. I just put a clip up in the stick, look like a cable box. Pack some, send them out. Back some, spit them now. Lex, send you to the house. Why you think they ain't popping now? I get them boys, them win them bought some nets. Oh, you popping now? The infant ammo hot, but since you popping, we can swap it out. Walk them down, what that is? Chop it down. The baddest of the bitches in the city, I done knock them down. Y'all the one that talking, we the one that y'all be talking about. Catch on leaving Barbados and popping Wally.